what you're about behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to just constant music. Sometimes they like to know the personality of the people that we follow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, first off, where you from? First of all, introduce
So,
yourself. I'm gonna let you
all right.
talk. I'm gonna shut up a little bit. I'm gonna shut up a little bit. You go
All
ahead and
right.
talk.
Originally, I'm from Cameroon. All right, Central Africa. Born and raised in Douala. All right. Um, More specifically, New Bell. All right. I'm from the ghetto. All right. Basically, I'm I'm more of a international artist. That's the way I describe myself. I call myself a entrepreneur artist a little bit because I got that entrepreneur mindset, but also like I love my craft so much that I dedicate everything to it. So um yeah, this is me, man. Frank T, Franck dot T, and the C in my name is because I'm French. So it's just usually everybody. That's what stand out for me. First of all,
You know,
the fact
silent
that
letters.
yeah, like the fact that you get what I mean.
See the
So it's
silent.
like yeah, man. But I just me being an African. First of all,
We're gonna get into that.
okay, okay.
That's the next question. So, tell us a little about your journey and your transition, like from Africa to America. Not only like with music, but
Right.
also with just life in general.
Damn, that's a good question. Um, Again, given the fact that where I come from, we don't really get that much recognition as far as just artists by themselves, but just my transition from just Africa to the United States, first of all, it was a long process. It was a long process. Just the fact that I came here around like 2009, more specifically. I was a little younger, did a couple years here, then went back to Africa. Then I came back again. So I kind of been back and forth, but I just love the American aspect of certain things. Like yeah, bro.
I hear from a lot of Africans. I hear the opportunities in America are different, but it's also like people have to work for a lot longer in America
Absolutely.
than in Africa. Like so, like the smart thing to do for a lot of Africans is like come here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hustle for a minute. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Right.
then go, yeah,
Right. I mean, like you said,
then land the
we
opportunities.
we already like
That's why Donald
just
Trump, man,
Africans,
they
exactly.
taking all the money.
Right. I'm not even gonna hold you. Nah, for real though. Just knowing the fact that you're already African and you already got work mindset, it's like it kind of feels more easier when you come to the United States because everything I don't really hear what people are complaining about. Like life over here, we look at it as life over here is easy because if you look at what Africans are going through, you know, some Americans don't gotta go and fetch water for themselves. Like some of us over here didn't grow up in the village or whatever. So it's like just us as Africans, we already like have that workaholic mindset where anywhere that we go, we can easily adapt to it. You get what I mean? Like it's gonna be hard for the first year or two in the beginning, but at the end of the day, we're always gonna adapt to it. And yeah, like to your point,
No, for real.
us with the Donald Trump shit.
Nah, for real, no, yeah. Like,
Nah, man,
niggas got the sauce.
for real.
I said, so after going through your catalog, like a lot of your catalog focuses on like, you know what I'm saying, I guess, somewhat relationships, you know what I'm saying, party vibes, know what I'm saying? Or like just like goal oriented stuff. I'm saying like, would you say that's the right outlook on your songs, or like, do you got more than just that behind them?
I definitely got more than just that behind it. I feel like I'm a versatile artist, and me personally, I can easily adapt to any kind of sound or anything that you present to me,
Right,
artist wise. So I feel like the party vibe, yes, you're gonna get that party Frank T, but you can also get that lovey dovey Frank T. You can also get that um let's talk about life and what we've been through type shit, Frank T. Like you can get all of those aspects out of me artist wise because I can touch base on just multiple topic. But the party vibes, that's something that I actually wanted to just try for myself, and it's been actually really going good because I I personally I just love to make R&B and Afro that when I step into like a different bag, it kind of feel new, but at the same time, it's a good type of new. It's like, oh, okay, I want to incorporate that into my own sound, and
right,
it just, I learn from a lot of people. I learn from a lot of people.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. So, as an African artist in the U.S., like, do you think it's hard to stay like true to like your cultural roots while appealing to an American audience, or is it not because Americans kind of like eat up the Afrobeat shit anyway?
um, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I just feel like in certain things, especially in this new generation now, when it comes to music and everything, I feel like nowadays people are starting to understand what Afrobeat is about, and this is not it's not just putting in that one box as, all right, cool, this is just African music. You get what I mean? It's incorporated as, okay, this is music. All right, it don't matter what genres of music, but it's just it's
Right.
just a type of music that. And nowadays you see a lot of Americans, making Afro songs. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Right.
Not to say it's bad. It's actually a good thing. It's a good thing because that's why um, our music was really put in that high quality aspect. So yeah, like I love what's going on right now. I love how everybody's just coming with hunger, not including myself. Um, I have some really really dope artist friends that I feed into their energy. I tap into that, and I'm just staying true to myself.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure. So outside of yourself, do other people that's like from your culture or where you from feel like it's a problem with Americans making Afro music?
Um.
Like, is it considered like a culture, like how when white people make hip hop over here? Like, is it like that when
To
Americans make Afro music? You know what I'm
to be
saying? Like,
honest, the only and I feel that way, right? The only reason why people would say that and people would feel that way is because they heard something that's better than theirs. You get what I mean? So I feel like if we want to touch base on that, I can I can keep going. Like
go
I
ahead.
just
We uncut. That's what this is a
nah
platform for to talk about what they not.
nah for real. On a serious note though, like the fact that Americans make Afro now, it kind of feels like they cannot hide Afro music anymore. You get what I mean? They cannot. How do you call it? Gatekeep. They cannot gatekeep it anymore.
Right.
So it's like now people can tap into that new sound, and you got people that are better at it. You got Americans that make better Afro song than Afro beat artists. So just on that by itself, if somebody would be like, all right, I don't like that song because he's American and he made Afro, or you know, 9 times out of 10,
But yeah,
It's not it.
that's the only excuse they got.
Yeah, nine
That's
time
the
out of
only
10 is
excuse they
really
got.
right. It's really not a valid point because what's your reason for you to actually hate on that song? You get what
Right.
I mean? You don't have no motive. You're just saying, yeah, at least he's trying.
So who else, like, do you see anybody that's making that work mainstream right now?
As far as what? Like,
As far as like coming to America but still staying true to like the old culture. Do you feel like, I guess I'm referring to people like Burna Boy or
mm-hmm,
like old school Sean
mm-hmm,
Paul, Elephant
mm-hmm,
Man. So like you don't feel like
mm-hmm.
that's a, like, I guess more so what I'm asking is, how do you feel about somebody having to market their music in a place that they're not from more so than where they're from? Is what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, what is that like? Like, is there a reason for that? Because I don't know what it's like coming from Africa.
So
So it's like, why is it that people come from Africa to here and it does better here, from my point of view? You know what I'm saying? Like,
because number one, the better cost of living, just just a better life in general. Because yes,
yeah,
we are
here,
happy.
here
Yeah,
people can afford to
yeah,
be
people can
entertained.
exactly. People
Like,
can afford it. You can actually, you know,
you can't really
legally you
enjoy
can
your
really
music
exactly
video
like
while you fetching water
exactly.
and
So
shit.
legally you can work a normal job, come back, do your own music, and use that same money that you used to that you gain from your job to fund your music career, and you just do your thing and you make it appealing. That's the difference. And we in the United States where you don't have to go in certain situations where even if you get a house, you gotta worry about the water being cut, light being, cut
Yeah,
for days and
you
days and
never
days.
own
Like
anything.
you never,
I hear in Africa is different. Like,
exactly.
you own it. Like, you
You
don't
own
gotta
it, you
keep.
own it. Like you own the land, you own the land, man. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. The goal is to always do what we gotta do over here, but go back to where we come from. Cause I promise you, with money that you will gain from the United States itself, and you go back to Africa or something, you have a better cost of living. You go on just because
Right.
the currency is a little bit lower than, you know,
That's like
what we
even
offer.
that's like even with outsourcing.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I used to, like when I was paying for like graphic designers or like people to
Right.
edit videos, like
Right.
you can, so like with the wedding industry, I work for a
Mm-hmm.
contractor sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll get me to go shoot a video and then just email them the footage. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out what these niggas is doing, they taking the footage that I shot, sending it to a nigga in Thailand. Know what I'm saying? Paying this
Right.
nigga like $150.
Right.
He's converting it. Know what I'm saying? After he converts it, it's $1,500
Hell
to
no.
him.
Hell no.
Know what I'm saying?
Right.
And these niggas ain't doing shit but booking. Know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and then I also figured out like doing graphic design. I can pay somebody $15 for a graphic design, and they convert it in their country, and it's $150 on like Fiverr or what's it called? Fever,
Yeah,
Fiverr,
yeah.
whatever it's called. Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Sites
Frank
like that. So
CFA,
like
yeah,
when you
all that.
outsourcing shit for like mute or even designer clothes, like these niggas got somebody in Afghanistan that's or Pakistan that's making this designer shit for cheap. You know what I'm saying? And selling it us for this high ass cost. But
Right.
it's only this one place in the world that you
Right.
can get it from because that's where it comes from. And I said that long ass story to say that that's what Afro is to America. Like, it's an outsource.
Right.
You only gonna get it from this one place. It's only gonna sound authentic. It's only gonna sound this one way if you get it from this one place.
From
It's
this
like
one place, right.
you can't have fake cotton or
Exactly.
fake polyester or, you know what I'm saying? You can, but
Nah,
it's
it
gonna,
makes sense though.
you're gonna wash
You're
it
right.
once or twice and you're gonna find out it's fake. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like,
True.
but
True.
to have that sound here is kind of like it's an import. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, it make it different though. Like it make it different because I feel like sometimes everybody here is just used to rap, R&B, and everything. Jazz, whatever the case may be. Incorporating Afro in the new generation type of sound is just, yeah, like I feel like it's just better in any aspect, you know. Now you got UK stepping really crazy right now. The UK are going crazy. It's like
Right.
you know.
So what would you say as far as like the reaction? Like how do people, do you get more of a reaction from home or do you get more of a reaction from here?
To be honest,
Or is it even?
to be honest, I get more reaction from both sides.
Right.
Here more because sometimes I get like the type of reaction like, oh shit, like you made this type of music, I didn't know, you know, because it's like at one point the way I started marketing myself in the United States, it just kind of took off in Africa. Like
Right.
I've been making music since back home. You know, I started by rapping, you know, join um, the choir, a church choir, play the drums,
Right.
singing, do whatever till actually falling more in love with music when I got here. And again, I would never forget this day. Shout out to Cassio and Tony. These are my buddies of mine that, you know, we share the same passion and we share stages from school, high school, all the way to here, and it's always on that same type of level and that and the hunger. So it's like they really made me comfortable when it comes to like me just stepping into the stage and me stepping into like my music bag, because I knew I love music but I didn't know how much I love music. You get what I mean?
Right.
Until I actually like, oh, until you wake up one day, you go to the studio till like 4 a.m. in the morning, and then the next day at 7 you gotta be at work, and it's like, all right, you really don't feel nothing and
And
you're
then
actually
sometimes
happy.
you like, yo, I can't stop doing
Yeah,
this shit.
I cannot
It's like
stop
I keep
doing it.
staying out till 4 or 5 in the
Exactly.
morning and being tired, but I
Right.
can't stop doing this shit. Like,
Right,
yeah,
right,
nah.
right. And yeah, man, like when I meet even people like you, like when I meet like people outside, I kind of just learn from that, and I study the way of making music and the artistry. And yeah, like I just love what I do and I love my craft.
No, for real though.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel? How do you feel like people going to connect with you, like on a personal level? Do you feel like like connecting with your fans? Do you try? Do you want to just like entertain them, or is you trying to like personally like not person? I shouldn't say personally, but like you. I think you get what I'm saying. Like you got people that just entertain people, and then you got people that actually like, yo, I want to throw this song every time I think about this moment, or every time I listen to the song, it takes me back to this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, which one would you classify? I guess this song as that we about to share with.
Right.
Because you said you got a variety. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? So,
right.
which one would you classify this specific song as? Is this
I would-
an entertainment song or a
right.
connect to the people song?
I will call it a more connect to the people, because every song or every verse in my music is really completely the honest truth, and these are the stuff that I've been through. You know, this is a love aspect of my life. That's why I was able to make songs like that. You know, and this is just pure honest truth. I have the video out actually. It's on YouTube right now. It's called C'est plus pareil. You know, it's really when I made that song, I was like, all right, cool. I'm really gonna, cause I took a break for 2 years. First of all, let's talk about. I took a break from music for 2 years, and that was because I was trying to find myself. I was trying to find my sound, and the more and more I was making music, the more and more I just wanted to just tell the truth in my music, so that somebody, at least, somebody can relate to it. And you never know who might be listening. And yeah, I classify my sound as connect to the people. Even when you listen to songs like Steez, which are out right now, and I say a verse like Francis singing, you hear the sound, it's like everything is all about me, you know? And I'm speaking the honest truth about whatever aspect that I'm in right now versus where I was versus where I'm at right now.
Right.
So yeah, like I feel like when you honest in your song and you just not rapping or singing or
You gonna connect to
popping,
the
you
people.
gonna connect to the
'Cause
people.
there's
You're not,
somebody out there
you
like
know what
you.
I mean? You're not rapping or singing about whatever type of music, whatever type of style that you don't have, or whatever type of, you singing about, hey, this is me, and yeah, it's either you like it or you don't. It's either you take it in or
For
or you
sure.
don't. So yeah.
I'm saying, so that's Frank T, huh? Tell me
Yeah.
what you got coming soon, man. What can you look forward to?
I have my single that'll be dropping in a week and a half. More specifically, April 9th on my birthday. The single will be out right now. It's called No Respect. That's one of my, I would classify it as a party vibe too, because it's hot, summer is here. We want to be outside and all of that, and yeah, like it's really, really a great body of work. And after that, you will actually hear me talk more about my upcoming EP, which I have a lot of dope artists inside my EP. That'll be my first EP in ever. I never drop an EP ever, and that's because, I was trying to find that sound of mine, which I feel like I really do, and I have it, and I develop it. So yeah, like just check me out. My name is Frank T, FRANCK.T. I have a lot of dope project out right now. I just did this cover for a Nigerian artist called Faceless and Serenity. It's called Venus. You can check it out right now on my page. Yeah, follow me on IG, FrankT.official, Snap, whatever. I'm on all social media or platform. And just thank you, man, thank you.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Everything is dope, my nigga. This is the platform. We getting famous alone, nigga.
For real.
Why you got me waiting for? Ticket, I wanna touch on you tonight. In every little thing that you did to me, girl, you drive me crazy. So baby, I've been searching for you. Girl, I go suck on your no. Anything you want to. Girl, I can stand 10 toes, put you in the corner. Anything you want, I go buy your Range Rover. Love up on your toes, red or rose. Stand by the corner, make you strike a pose. C'est baby, j'ai donné ce qu'il faut. Moi je m'en veux tellement. C'est baby, t'es le sang de mon sort. T'es le cœur de mon roi. La go veut me toucher, veut m'embrasser, Bébé, c'est plus pareil. Ah bébé, je suis bloqué, T'es ma moitié, Évitons les problèmes. Si the way c'est calico, les calibas. Bébé, c'est plus pareil. Ouais, la go veut me toucher, veut m'embrasser, Bébé, c'est plus pareil. Ah bébé, je suis bloqué, T'es ma moitié, Évitons les problèmes. Si the way c'est calico, les calibas. Ah bébé, c'est plus pareil. Ouais, la go veut me toucher, veut m'embrasser, Bébé, c'est plus pareil. Ah bébé, je suis bloqué, T'es ma moitié, Évitons les problèmes. And every day I be loving, feeling the way you did touch my body all the time.